Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audiblepodcast.com/Sorgatron Media. Over 75,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, iPhone, or MP3 player.
We are a podcast.
We never back down from our opinions.
We never are afraid to chop a 9-year-old.
We are Mayhem.
Wrestling Mayhem Show
.com.
It's the best day of the week. Today is the day that you have chosen to listen to the Wrestling Mayhem Show. This is DJLunchbox, putting it the fuck down for you. Let's fucking do this. Monday night, you know it must be raw. Leaders being a whore and not wearing a bra. Seeing his damn belt still spinning around his waist. I can ship better rhymes on what comes out of his face. Tuesday night and it's EC Dub. Michael Q Knoxville join the club. If you think of the shit, scream out boo boo. This ain't EC Dub and we can tell that too. Wednesday night, ROH on DVD. The best wrestling on the planet to the nth degree. Joe Damon's delirious, Daniel City, Kim McCarthy, Homicide, the Rottweilers, and Kenta Kobashi. Thursday night, TNA on Spike. Bruce has spoken, so that means I'm puking blood tonight. Shut up and show me the damn X Division and get SoCal balance in my line of vision. Friday night SmackDown, this is all life. Kicking back, watching wrestling every night. Kennedy, Boogeyman, Helms, Hardy, Guerrero, London, Kendrick, and the Stealing Show. RWF Scion in the weekly features. You're a student, we are the teachers. Shout outs to Jimbo's crew and to the D's, putting it down for Vimmer with the greatest of ease.
Screw it, let's do it. Let's make sure we're recording. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wrestling Mayhem Show. We had some experimentation with technology, and it's always a great experiment here at the Wrestling Mayhem Show. It's 2:35. Thank you for joining us.
No, it's 8:37.
It's 8:37?
Eastern Standard Time.
No. It's okay. Son of a bitch. Anyways, we got a whole mess of people. We got a whole variety of people, mostly because I just called everybody on my list tonight and to see who would stick around. But first of all, straight out of Texas, WrestleFan, how you doing? He has no audio.
Epic fail.
You gotta click that button again. Try that again, man.
Damn it!
How you doing? Skype beta fail for you.
Skype beta fail.
How you doing? It's a little. There's still light out your window when there's not any out in mine.
I'm perfectly awesome because internet hates me and I want to punch it straight in the face.
Punch it straight in the face. Fantastic. And of course, joining us is the Riz.
This is going to be an awesome show.
Punching it in the face.
Perfect introduction. DJ LB, how you doing tonight?
What up? What up? Yes, Riz. It's always an awesome show, but WrestleFan is particularly surly. I got babies crying in the background. My dog smells like cock. I don't know what's going on. It is going to be the finest Wrestling Mayhem show of at least this week.
And joining us miraculously again, just because I was calling everybody, Hot Wheels joins us again this week. Why not? We had an open slot.
Exactly.
In the world.
Yes, I am.
I don't know. Mad Mike might join us. Who knows at this point? I don't know if this computer can handle adding another person over there. I guess we can add them down here or something. I don't know yet. We'll work that all out as the show goes on. Hey, look, that monitor's working now.
Sunburn. And I don't know how.
Holy shit!
Mad
of course,
Mike is in the chat room.
What's that?
Mad Mike is in the chat room.
Mad Mike is in the chat room. We'll get him here. I'll get him added in here when we get the fan mail. So hold your britches there, Mad Mike. He's straight out. I know. He attended the Daily Show. I want to ask you, but I don't know how. I want my Skype back, but I don't know how.
The cat's attacking the microphone.
Holy shit, man.
Oh, she wants to be a star.
That is happening. That was just all over your face.
Gonna be a rock star, baby.
Oh, man. Oh, again, this is episode 235. You can let us know how bad we suck over... Give us a call at 412-206-WMS0. That's 9670. You can follow us on Twitter at Mayhem Show, or you can get us at Wrestling Mayhem Show wrestlingmayhemshow.com. There you go for your visual people. There it is right there. You can also send us email at
Good times.
at wrestlingmayhemshow.com. Holy crap.
Dynamite!
What? Who did that?
Me.
Who did
Oh,
He said
Fantastic.
good time, so I said dynamite.
Dynamite. There's like one of those blaxploitation films on my Netflix stream I've been meaning to watch. I think it's called Black Dynamite. Is anybody familiar with it?
Black Dynamite is the best fucking movie you'll ever see in your lifetime.
Excellent.
It is amazing.
It's going to be on the
Oh,
watch list. That along with Bitch Slap. Look it up.
Or Blackula.
Blackula, that's another good one.
Blackula.
Delicious stories. You can check out the stuff we're talking about or what we don't get to over at delicious.com/wrestlingmayhem. Mayhem, go, please check out our styles, some history from the show in shirt form and other stuff over there. We got the link over there at wrestlingmayhemshow.com. Also, check out the iPhone app. Where you can, for $1.99, you can follow and get right on your phone, your iPhone. Where's that? I don't know. There it is. There it is. There's on the iPhone. All of your mayhem at your fingertips. All the episodes, the audio episodes come straight to you. You'll get special bonus content. Like last week, we visited Wheels in the Box. Right there. Wrestling Mayhem.
Where I belong.
Where he belongs, in the box.
Whoa.
They kept him
What
under
does
a
that
glass.
even mean?
They kept him
What
under
does
glass
that even mean?
at that show, so he wouldn't bite small children. Which didn't the children like visit you in the box while you were in there? Like I looked over and it's just like small children saying, "Hi, how you doing?" Like you were some feature attraction. It was weird.
No, the weirder parts were having the wrestlers go past and go, I want fries with that.
Then there's that stupid talking hole in the middle where you can't fucking hear me, and then I can't hear you. I don't know, put my mouth or my ear to it, and I don't know what's going on.
No, Sorg wants to put something.
Glory
No.
hole?
Sorg wants to put something else into that hole.
Wow.
We are filling the much needed G spot.
Speaking of filling holes, WrestleFan, how's your mom?
Oh, it starts
look at
early.
that.
All right, bear with me. The video may be a little choppy tonight. I think we're having some little bit of problems on the recording machine. But hey, you know, that happens. I guess, right? Holy shit, what are we doing? It's a Wrestling Mayhem show. We have fan mail, right? Am I right?
Fan mail.
Am I right? I don't even know what we have this week.
We have two of them.
We have two of them.
We have an email that hurts my soul.
That hurts your soul. Who
You
wants
have
to
to
read
have
the
a
first
soul,
one?
wrestle fan.
Who wants to read the first one, guys?
I'll read. Which one's first? What?
Read the one that you need to read,
Okay.
because none of us else can.
Brett's correct.
I want to
Welcome
read
to
the
the 9th
email.
edition of the Wolf's Thoughts on Failure.
There we go.
In tonight's spectacular email, the wolf will slaughter the little lamb chop who goes by the name WrestleFan and any of the rest of the situation the usual way I go about things.
That's why it hurts my soul.
Last-
I don't want to be slaughtered.
Last week on the greatest podcast known around the universe called The Wrestling Mayhem Show, a member of the great show who has unfortunately got on my bad side said that no one care about the wolf pack. Is that little bastard serious? Did WrestleFan shit on Sting and Kevin Nash in one sentence? What the fuck, WrestleFan? You have never gotten on my bad side because you were smart enough to agree with me. Now you pull this dumb move. Hello, Sting and Kevin Nash as Wolfpack is epic, like Triple H and HBK reuniting as DX. The difference between them is that DX sold out and went bubblegum, and Wolfpack is in a shitty storyline broadcasting on a shitty network while in a shitty wrestling company. You know what? This may not be the fault of WrestleFan, but the fault of his generation.
Whoa. I think we just lost everybody.
What?
We're all still here. What's the matter with you?
Okay, I guess it's just me. I don't know.
Sorg is hot.
I am 23, and I'm starting to see the stupidity of the young kids on the come up. These young fuckers all want some type of claim to fame, but have no respect for those who came before them. Hey, WrestleFan, remember Bobby's World? Remember Batman the Animated Series? Remember the Batman and Superman Adventures? Remember Animaniacs? Remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Which turtle was separated from the group in the first and second movie, Raphael? Remember the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Name the colors Tommy Oliver wore as a Power Ranger: green, white, red, and then black. Remember VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, or Samurai Pizza Cats? Remember Bonkers, DuckTales? Remember video games without an autosave? If you knew then at all, we can mend this feud before you end up in a coffin. However, if you did not know at least 3, then I got an ass kicking the size of Texas for you, WrestleFan. Alright, I'm done with you, WrestleFan. On to Mad. Mad Mike is Mad Mike, my only friend from the Boogie Down Bronx. Last week you said nothing in TNA makes sense, but I beg to differ. I actually have to disagree with you for once. TNA is so inconsistent that the only thing consistent about TNA is their inconsistency. Trust me, New York, all day. Hey, Sorg. Last time we came to a truce, when I called you out, you came back with the console. So I wonder if you have an NES on hand. If you don't got to show for it, then I win the feud, LOL. I know you got one on hand, Sorg.
I got one upstairs. You want me to run and get it? I mean, tell you what, I'll have it up to the break.
Okay.
Because I can't leave the show mid-show. We do real quick. Half of your video went away. Double check your settings. It might have been something on my hand, but just to double check.
Half our video.
Half your video went away. And it's giving me a message that WrestleFan was the only one that signed up for the free trial.
That's really strange.
Okay, you're coming back.
Lies.
You're coming back ever so slowly. But I do got Mad Mike back in the other window. So
Okay.
if any of you guys draw it back, I'll just call you on this other one.
So you can't even hear me.
Yeah, no,
How about
you're
now?
WrestleFan. I hear you.
Yes, we can hear
There's
you.
more to the email.
All right, finish the email.
There's still more email. Yo, LB, I was wondering as a fella Ninja, how you felt about NXT and Raw. On NXT, Caval won, but the aftermath was a clusterfuck of TNA proportion. They jumped Caval, then Riley attacked Percy, then I lost my mind. You explain what happened, because I'm confused. Did Jericho lose to that loser named Morrison, and did Darren Young return to Raw? Yes, and yes. And it's... one of my favorite things about the Royal Rumble is noticing that it's very rare that you have more than like 2 black guys in the ring at the same time. I think this was like the first year that they broke that.
Yeah.
Wow.
To sum it all up, the following email wasn't fun and nothing personal at all. I'm talking to you, WrestleFan. To the rest of the podcast world who think they can compare themselves to the Wrestling Mayhem show, think again. We feed pigeons and shoot at eagles, which means that no one takes your podcast seriously, yet everyone hates on the Wrestling Mayhem show. Envy comes from people's ignorance of or lack of belief in their own gifts. And as always, there are wonderful attachments. There's a Kanye West, Taylor Swift ones. Give me that shit. Right. I'm gonna ask y'all a very important question. Who loves orange soda?
I do like orange soda. I was drinking a wonderful orange beverage at the Bev Lounge this past weekend. It was glorious.
Everybody loves orange
Yeah.
soda.
Mm,
Who
orange
doesn't
soda.
It? It's very creamy
Yo,
soda.
Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish, but I just gotta say that VMA Award is redundant because the A in VMA stands for award. So when you say VMA Award, it's like you're saying Video Music Award. Whatever. The grammar thought. And I think he also attached the CeeLo Green song.
Seriously?
I don't know. There's an audio file that just says F you. I don't know. I haven't listened to it.
Let me see if I can cue that up if somebody else can take the other fan mail. Mad Mike, are you with us? That would be a no. For some reason, I don't have audio. I'll see if you are muted for some reason.
So wait.
WrestleFan, what was the problem with yours?
So should I address? I was going to say, should I address the situation that was placed upon me in this email?
Yes, I think you do need a reactionary response. What? Okay,
A
something like
reaction.
that.
Okay,
Go
yeah.
for it. Go for it.
Couple of points. One, I do remember Animaniacs, because who the hell forgets Animaniacs? Joke the shit. And 2, I'll be honest, I should have rephrased my comment. No one cares about the Wolf Pack in 2010.
Okay. You're still shitting, but you're still that comment shitting on Sting and Nash, and I think that's where he took offense.
I think.
Oh, you're cutting out. You're cutting out.
I think the point is that.
Okay.
How about now?
You're good. You're good.
Okay. So I gotta hit the box every like 2 seconds.
Hit the box, WrestleFan. Hit the box. Hit the box, man.
Sting. The issue is. Sting and Kevin Nash are old guys, and nobody. I mean, I shouldn't say nobody cares, but TNA focuses way too much on them. They should be focusing on the younger guys. Yes, the Wolfpack was amazing back in the day, but you know, you can't keep rehashing the past. I'm saying that really quickly before my audio cuts out again.
Fantastic, Mad Mike. Let's do a Mad Mike check. Are you with us?
I hear nothing.
I hear nothing. It could be check your audio thing and see if the
Can you hear me now?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, that was apparently on me.
That was on you.
That was on me. But you know that's how I come in, Sorg.
Oh,
dashing with rings.
That's a spike I want to work on later.
I think you just blew up my earwax.
Oh please, you're low to the ground anyway. It doesn't matter.
What does that have to do with anything?
But I don't see anyone else on my Skype. All I see is the fake Sorgatron head.
Yes, that is right. That is correct. Everybody else is on a different computer. Don't worry about it.
All right. I thought that's why I thought it was bad on my end.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's cool. We're playing with new technology, and it's all right. But you're black and white. I can't.
And apparently, I'm black and white on the day I decided to wear all my lantern
we'll pull up
rings
your color behind
colors.
me. You can see the color right there. Right there. Hold them up. There you go. There you go.
Wow.
Right behind you. So
yes,
because
I am a basket of emotion, and my emotion is multicolored.
Okay,
that sounds like something Paul London would say.
It does. Are you? Mad Mike?
Yes.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry, Sorg.
Okay.
Are you gonna starve on the Indies?
Are you gonna starve? Are you? I'm gonna starve on the Indies because this isn't nourishing to you.
No, actually, you know what? I already work for WWE. I wouldn't have it any other way.
that's true. All right. He's well fed. Who then? Now let's go back. Who is bashing on us? Is there a big anti-Mayhem show? Idiots.
Actually, believe it or not, when I was in San Diego Comic-Con, I found a guy who listened to our show and was not a fan.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Him in the neck.
I don't know. Like, he was very vague and nondescript when I asked what he didn't like about the show.
Okay.
But that's probably because I towered over him and threatened to beat the shit out of him.
Wait, don't threaten to beat up anybody that doesn't like the show. I don't care.
Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit.
I don't care that nobody likes the show. I just want to know why, so I can fix it.
Well,
no, let's fix it. If it's a stupid reason, then fuck you. But
see, Sorg, he still listened.
He still listens, but he hates the show.
So,
it's just like wrestling fans.
It's kind of like me watching TNA.
It's just like wrestling fans. Perfect.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Apparently, all wrestling fans do is watch shit they don't like, so they can bitch about it. I mean, whatever keeps you busy. It's a hobby.
Side note to that, new fan of the Wrestling Mayhem show, my video technology teacher. So if you
Now,
WrestleFan, I have a question. Is that Magic Man 47 in the chat room?
Shout out.
I hope not, because she is a female.
I want to give a very special shout out to Miss Hewitt. Miss Hewitt, if you're listening, welcome to the Wrestling Mayhem show. My name's DJLunchbox, and I'd like to take you on a wonderful journey.
Oh, God.
What is happening? What has happened to the show?
DJLunchbox has moved on from WrestleFan's mother and on to his teacher, so WrestleFan can get good grades and go to a good school.
Good times at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Come on up to Pittsburgh. We'll show you around.
I am going to fail.
Mayhem, as it were. Feel the mayhem. That's for you, Mrs. Hewitt. From me to you. I don't wear this robe for no reason.
What? I didn't know that you wore the robe for any reason.
You heard the man.
You're going to get an A.
I'm getting an A. To the next email. If you want my Pierre Kelly sent into the Wrestling Mayhem show.
WrestleFan, that's Pierre Kelly. You have to say it like that.
Oh boy, I don't even know if he's French.
That's how we introduced him last time. I'm keeping consistent.
To the WMS Nation, may I have your attention, please? No.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm glad that was unanimous.
Wow.
Moving on to the next email.
Is this our new policy on fans now? We just...
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Jesus Christ, man. Mute button.
Either we threaten them...
is never gonna write if we're acting like animals. She's a wonderful lady.
The mystery GM on Raw was having a field day today, and when he decided to members of Nexus would square off with the superstars. That's not a sentence. Case in point, Justin Gabriel went up against John Cena, and the Viper took on Wade Barrett. Both of them lost, but by the time Edge took on the new El Gigante, known as the Great Khali, it seems that Edge was off his game. The GM stepped in and called it a no DQ over the top rope match. Edge won them both by the stipulation and by countout when he was scared of that giant. What? As if that wasn't enough, the GM
that was
even
a
took
long non-sentence.
As if that wasn't enough, the GM even took title shots as consequences for Edge and Jericho leaving last week's main event. What will the GM do next? I won't know until next week, which would be the Raw Roulette show. Hope I'll see you there for it. Pure Kelly, BKA, Mr. Techwood Drive. This email is weird.
Better known as.
Are we going to Raw Roulette?
You know what would be great? You know what would be fantastic? If next week they have a laptop hooked up to a mechanical arm that spins the Raw Roulette wheel.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, man.
They will. It'll be Michael Cole.
I've seen stuff like that on Attack of the Show. I know it's possible.
Yeah, but does WWE have the budget of Attack of a Show?
Well, yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes I don't know they know how to use it.
Sorg, I saw something else on Attack of the Show that you need to get.
What's that?
It's a hover car powered by an iPhone.
anything powered by an iPhone, I win.
No, all right, fans of the Wrestling Mayhem show, hit the donut button. Because what we will do...
Wait, Mad Mike, I've removed the donut button. If you want to support the Mayhem show, go sign up for Audible.
Yes, like I did. I signed up for Audible.
Or back me up, or backblaze.com. Crap, I forgot.
Everyone loves Backblaze.
Yeah, that's right. Backblaze, back up your shit.
Backblaze, you can back up all your porn.
Yeah, let me say something about Backblaze.
Backblaze, damn it! Am I the only one who can speak on this show?
Look here, video, folks. See what I'm holding up here? Do you see this? This is a 500 gigabyte iOmega drive. Okay, this died on me this weekend. I'm not fucking around. This is a shoot. My 500 gig hard drive died. This was my backup hard drive, meaning it had all my shit on it. Pictures dating all the way back from high school. And also, at least 100 gigs of music. All the music I've ever accrued during my digital lifetime was on this drive. If I had been smart and used Backblaze.com, I wouldn't be going through literally... This is one of 3 giant tubs of CDs that I have to go through of backups. Okay? Use Backblaze.com today. DJLunchbox totally recommends it because this is now a brick.
Wow, I think that's I don't think it gets better than that for a testimonial.
That you can now throw at people.
Well, can I say what we're gonna do with the money from Backblaze and from Audible?
Well, that's fine. We did the push, so what are we gonna do with that money?
We're going to buy the hovercraft that's powered by the iPhone, and we're going to attach Ultimate X to it. And we're going to stick it on indie wrestling shows.
Wow.
Ultimate X will fly again, damn it!
Well, speaking of which, I just dropped my iPhone on the floor, but you know.
Wait,
no.
This guy right here. For those that may be new to the show, this is Ultimate X. The owl.
Ultimate
This is a
X.
real fucking owl, okay?
He is looking worse for wear.
Hey, it's been... No, he looks fine. I mean, okay, you gotta fix that a little bit, but,
He is looking
we're just
worse
gonna
for
set
wear.
him right here in front of Mad Mike, okay?
He's like
No.
the Jake Roberts of stuffed owls.
No, it's just because his wing's coming off. It's alright. It's good. Oh, God. Well, okay. We'll fix
Except
that
for that
later.
wing.
But we need a new Ultimate X.
Fans of the Wrestling Mayhem Show,
Don't tell
use Audible and Backblaze. We need a new stuffed owl.
I am astonished about how well that fits in the shot behind me, and you can see just about everything except for Hot Wheels. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, because he's a cripple. It's all right.
And so's Ultimate X. Okay.
Love Hot Wheels. You are leading the way as always.
Hi, WrestleFans teacher. I hope he's not getting
Mike, it's okay. You should have seen the face that I was frozen on when we started.
Yeah. That's in the gold. That's fine.
You know what? If I had a phone that used the gold, as I purchased it, I'd be able to see this magic. But I don't, so I can't.
Yes. If you don't have an iPhone and you purchase it with the iTunes store on your computer, that doesn't mean you can use the app other than the iPhone or the iPad.
That is entirely.
We
So
do
please,
appreciate
fans
it,
of the Mayhem Show, purchase the Gold app, take a screenshot of what it is, and send it to goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com. See what the fuck y'all are talking about.
Awesome. All right. There's no more fan mail that I'm aware of. Okay.
No
right?
more fan
No.
mail.
No. What?
I don't know.
No more fan mail.
WrestleFan, do you have any indie news for this week?
There is indeed some indie news
Thank God.
this week in wrestling. If you're a fan of pay-per-view indie wrestling, well, you're in luck this
That's
weekend.
like an oxymoron, WrestleFan.
There are two big pay-per-view events this weekend. First, for Dragon Gate USA, on Friday, September 10th, you can check out Enter the Dragon on pay-per-view. Very stacked card. With the Open the Freedom Gate Championship match with BB Hulk taking on Masaki Moshitsuku.
Watch your language.
God bless you.
He's Japanese. There is
That's
a
racist.
Chikara. Oh God! There is a Chikara versus Kamikaze USA elimination match.
Mm-hmm.
4-on-4 elimination match. Naruki Doi versus Drake Younger, and friend of the show Johnny Gargano taking on Sema, main star, if you will, for Dragon Gate USA. Looks like a very great card. Once again, Friday, September 10th, live on pay-per-view. Go check them out. Events on demand, various other pay-per-view sites where you can see Dragon Gate USA. Definitely something to check out. And also, for you pay-per-view fans out there, Ring of Honor's Glory by Honor 9 will be on pay-per-view September 11th live from New York City, New York, at the Manhattan Center Grand Ballroom. Very stacked card as well. Tyler Black defending the Ring of Honor World Championship against Roderick Strong in a no DQ match. This might be Tyler's last match before going to Florida Championship Wrestling to start in WWE. And apparently, according to the news now, special ring inside enforcer for that match, the living legend Terry Funk. So that will be very interesting. And Funk is also available for an autograph session before the show. And then in a Dream Tag Team match, the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli, taking on the world's greatest tag team, reuniting of Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. That is definitely going to be a match to see for all you fans out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, speaking of tag teams, there will be a double chain match with Kevin Steen and Steve Corino taking on the team of El Generico and Colt Cabana. Definitely from the feud they've had in Ring of Honor, this is going to be a very bloody and violent match. The World Television title will be on the line. Eddie Edwards defending against Sean Daivari of the Embassy. Austin Aries against Christopher Daniels in a Battle of the Bass match. The Briscoe brothers, Kenny King, Rhett Titus, Grizzly Redwood, a bunch of other stars will be on this card. Please order the pay-per-view from gofightlive.net, I believe is the website. Glory by Honor 9, September 11th, 7:30. Check it out. It's going to definitely be a great show. And that is the indie news for this week in wrestling.
I beg to differ.
Oh, what's up?
There is something else, apparently.
Apparently, we've missed something.
The Kings of Wrestling have re-signed with ROH.
That too.
Fun fact.
That is accurate.
Kings of Wrestling apparently are also going to wrestle for Juggalo Championship Wrestling. I saw this week, which kind of surprised me.
See,
but there
I
you
do
go.
reporting too, WrestleFan.
We all have some.
These shades aren't just for show; they're for reading shit.
There you go.
You know I'm not a reader.
Well, that's your indie news.
Point.
That's your fan mail. We're going to be right back. We have plenty to say, I'm sure.
I'd love to go to break.
What
I say about TNA may surprise you.
I don't know if we're going to do this for gold because it might be. It's huge. All right. Let's play caption. Let's play caption this, guys. If this show had this configuration people, but we were all female.
Sorg, does that mean I should start showing my
selling
tits?
my panties on eBay.
I don't know how. Everybody got to see what I really wear during the show. There you go.
Hey,
Nice
Sorg's
pants.
actually wearing pants. This is a step up.
This is Cody Diener. You're listening to the Wrestling Mayhem Show. And if anyone knows how to give her, it's Wrestling Mayhem. Give her. Woo-hoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one, the only.
It's the men of the Wrestling Mayhem Show at WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's thundering, it's lightning, it's the Wrestling Mayhem Show. We're back 235.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. There's some gold for you guys. Oh man. So before we get to that, we already had an anecdote from DJLunchbox, backblaze.com. I use it. LB should be using it, and you should be using it too. So you can back up all those old episodes of the Wrestling Mayhem Show in case we lose them again. But we got them all back up there if you look up Classic Wrestling Mayhem Show on iTunes. All the episodes for your disposal, including our old interview with Jason Goria, which apparently hasn't been up for a couple years. But go check it out. There's a link right there, WrestlingMayhemShow.com for Backblaze. It's only $5 a month. I have a couple terabytes of information up there, backups of this show and other projects I have for very important clients. LB, what are you doing? Or, Mike, what are you doing?
Telling people they can't see me for
okay.
What? What's?
Don't worry about it. But please go check it out. Support the show.
I like having my own monitor.
We have things we'd like to upgrade around here, since apparently we have some problems with equipment and doodads and why is Mad Mike there and why is he black and white when I always bring him up on the camera and then we have these all we can afford these Burger King toys. I mean what do you want from us, man? We're just we're a no profit podcast. Please support us, please. We have to fix Ultimate X.
Please support us.
I mean, I can't even keep myself in caffeine for the show to keep myself awake. But there you go. That was probably loud. Let's get right into it. There's a TNA pay-per-view this weekend. No Surrender. It seems like it was a very polarizing opinion coming out of this pay-per-view. What did you guys think of it?
I like the part where they wrestled and stuff.
My opinion, I was disappointed in the whole thing.
Okay. Wheels, what were you disappointed for?
Honestly, the endings of the supposed main events made no sense. It's like, okay, you built this tournament up to see who's going to be your new champion. So you get guys who are counted out. Then they restarted. They knew this. It's like, okay, I wanted to see this pay-per-view, so I know Anderson, all the other guys were the final four, but why are they dicking the fans over by just continuously making them restart the match?
I don't see it like that. I see it as For one, I thought the match was really good, even though it was a 30-minute long match,
which was nice to see, to be honest.
Yeah. But I from the way it looks, like I was complaining a bit about it looking like it's going to be a triple threat at the pay-per-view. Mainly, I was only complaining about it because there was going to be Jeff Hardy in it, and we know how we love Jeff Hardy on the Mayhem show.
I like the pay-per-view. I just don't like the booking.
Okay, explain yourself.
The pay-per-view was one of the best wrestled pay-per-views I've seen in a very long time.
Great wrestling show. That was my comment too. I thought it was a fantastic wrestling show. It was proof that if you want to see wrestling, that TNA is the place to go for a pay-per-view.
However, you can have about a 15-minute bathroom break for the Joe Sting Nash Jarrett debacle.
I don't even count that as a match.
Yeah. Sabu clearly only had enough for one match, and that was with RVD last month.
I thought the match was passable. A lot of people really hated it, but
I'm going to see it again on Botchamania. Woo!
Oh, sorry, what was that, Riz?
I'm going to see it again on Botchamania.
But I like the matches a lot. I don't agree with the ending on the Angle Hardy match, just for the sheer fact that if you're having a tournament and there's a draw, both of those men should be eliminated. Now, if they want to do that, if they want to do that, and then say by default, Anderson versus Pope was the TNA title match, I would have actually been okay with that.
Okay.
Because then it puts a nice capper to the tournament. Hardy and Angle don't lose any steam, and you can still book them in a triple threat match, but then make Anderson the asshole that he is and have it defended against both guys.
Yeah.
However, as it stands, Kurt Angle should be retired because he didn't win his career-threatening match.
Yeah, but they already played with that a little bit because he's like, well, I lost a tag match. It's a good thing it wasn't a singles match. So you still you already had a little bit of backtracking by him on last week's Impact.
The thing though I think I liked most about the Angle Hardy match was like I kind of expected how the tournament matches were going to go. I expected Anderson to win against Pope, and I expected Angle to win against Hardy mainly because of Hardy's feud with Abyss. But I think the cool thing about it, and Riz can vouch for me for that, I was really on the edge of my seat the entire match.
This is true. He was, like, giddy about the match. But here's my theory about this. It was really confusing, like Mike said about, it not being having it not be no contest. Because I'm thinking, wait a minute, if they're out, then shouldn't this be the world title match?
Yeah.
So, and it just, I was like,
sorry,
overthinking TNA. Go ahead, my Mike.
Oh, sorry. But Bischoff comes out, and he says what we're all thinking. And he says that, this is an extremely important match. This is a match we need a winner for. Yet, after 10 minutes, he's like, I guess that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say, why didn't he just make it a no time limit? Like, make it sudden death.
Well, didn't they run with the angle that he checked with the truck and all this stuff, and so he was trying to buy for the time, and of course, even though they're under the guise of being a sporting event with wrestling, they're still trying to produce a television show. They have time limits, and it makes sense that he would check with the truck, and truck's like, no, we can't do this. We don't have the time to do this and complete the pay-per-view without issues.
But
that makes sense.
Especially considering he's a guy that ran a company that actually lost the main event one time because of a run over.
But then explain what's going to happen. I'm just saying, when you're running a pay-per-views that end in questions and not like periods or exclamation points, pay-per-views that end in questions, this is for any wrestling company that's ever done this, have generally been perceived as worse.
Okay.
Just because you don't know what actually happened.
Well,
because it seemed like there was a resolution.
I saw
they were lying to us all night that they said we're going to have our Bound for Glory main event by the end of tonight.
Yeah.
When they knew, based on the booking.
But then it turns around to what's this situation? And actually it's smart because it's something that keeps you hanging. What's going to happen with this for now 2 weeks until you get Impact? Now
and don't get me started on that.
I know. We'll get into that. But
Southland.
I apologize. I apologize. I think we're having some digital problems with Bad Mike tonight. I apologize for that high pitchedness that might be coming out of there on the final cast there.
Yeah. Though, side note from the Angle Hardy match, did anyone find it really disgusting from the fact that Angle was drowning in his blood at one point?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
really
I saw that.
Really bad puddle, and then he got turned around and Jeff's face got put right into it. But I want to go back. I want to go back because I saw this sort of conversation happening on Twitter even that night, I think, and the next day, and I got to watch. I did get to watch the whole pay-per-view. And to the fact of like okay, we got an undetermined ending to the pay-per-view, at least with questions. It feels like a cheapened moment with the pay-per-view. Really, then I look back to we've kind of complained before about how you have your main event at the WWE shows, but then whatever title happens halfway through usually gets screwed over. Whether Sheamus gets disqualified, whether Randy Orton gets disqualified, some stupid run-in or something that just really kind of makes the title match not worth anything.
But there's still a finish.
Okay.
There's still a finish.
Okay, and then you're referring to this questions. We don't know where this will come from.
Yes.
Well,
and I felt really bad for Anderson and Pope because how do you follow that match?
It was a great match.
Yeah,
it was kind of cool though to see Pope in the main event of the pay-per-view.
And you know what?
It's already happened this year.
They might have put that match at the end, so there was a closure to end the show with.
Yeah, no, I agree, and that was probably the right decision. But it's still, still kind of sucks.
And this is the same company that will lead off their pay-per-view with an X Division Ultimate X match that will probably steal the show. So, and they've done this multiple times.
They let it off with a tag match. The
tag match was real great.
Yeah, really good tag match.
And Generation Me.
I mean, these guys are always building to your main event is not an art form that's practiced at TNA. Okay, so the fact that Angle Hardy stole a show, which who really expected anything less than that at this point? I mean, regardless of what you think of Jeff Hardy and his ability, Angle was going to make him look like $1 million. It was going to be a really good show as far as that goes. Nobody expected it to be a half-hour double overtime crazy thing.
Right.
But I mean,
we talk about to kind of move off Angle Hardy thing. We talked a bit about them stealing the show. However, I think the close second was definitely that I Quit match between AJ and Dreamer.
It was a little disgusting at the end, but yeah, I'll agree with you.
Yeah, it was.
That work was really in his eye.
Yeah, it totally was. Fork TNA?
For a second, I thought you said pork, and I was like, that's very dangerous and gross.
But yeah, I thought that was a really good match. I thought it was very much a take back to the Tommy Dreamer CW Anderson I Quit match back in 2001. So.
And this is, and you got to give them credit for the whole, ECW rejuvenation thing. They definitely allowed them to go a little further than WWE ever did.
True.
As far as that.
Well, just the fork is the only real thing that's different. Other than that, it was basically like a WWE hardcore match.
Oh, yeah, to a point, yeah.
I mean, a lot of things I read in interviews after ECW, like cookie sheets aren't hardcore.
Yeah.
That's really all you use now.
Yeah.
Cookie sheets and trash cans. I mean, it's not like anyone's bringing an NES from the Impact Zone to use as a weapon.
Oh, I forgot to bring the NES down.
Yeah, you did.
Shame on you.
Shame. You know your name.
What?
What the
I don't
hell?
know.
You guys continue. I'm gonna go get that NES.
Everybody knows your name.
We're going to Cheers or Fenwick's or what?
Did you notice also Bischoff's like, we gotta fix that cut and stuff. It looks really bad.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and as
wait a
soon
minute,
as
you're
they
picking on
wiped away the
WWE
blood-
now.
Yeah.
As soon as they wiped away the blood, his cut wasn't bleeding anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, there have been deep cuts in wrestling.
Yeah.
But that was not one of them.
Yeah.
Anybody remember Eddie Guerrero JBL?
Judgment Day. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. When Eddie almost had to be
Hardcore Hulk.
stretchered out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eddie needed a blood transfusion at the hospital because he lost so much.
Mm.
Oh, man. But I did like what they did
Oh,
with
yeah.
Generation Me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Turning them heel.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like he came it seemed like Taz kind of spoiled it in the commentary
Mhm.
because he was saying, "Oh, I think these guys need to be a little bit more, what do you
Aggressive,
call it,
or-
aggressive." But
Yeah. Taz spoils everything though.
he really does.
But
He
side
does
note,
know better than shouting McHeart Attack.
Whoa,
I don't
there's an
remember his
NES talking to us.
That's right.
I believe he's talking about Don West.
I believe this is.
That's it.
No, I'm talking about an NES. Yeah, this just to get on the Wolves thing earlier. I think this is my NES from 1987. I have a second
Wow.
one hooked up to the TV upstairs that Chachi fixed for me, but I don't think it works anymore again. So we'll
Wow.
just set that back there.
So, also, did anyone else find it annoying that Dixie Carter was tweeting during the Angle Hardy match?
What? Really?
Dixie
Yeah,
Carter
yeah.
censoring
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
No, she had her, because Riz was telling me that she had her cell phone out, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And then, like, around the same time of our match, she posted on Twitter, Angle Hardy Unreal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, show how much you care when you're tweeting in the middle of a match.
Well, at least you know it was live.
But we do it.
At least you know it was her.
Yeah.
Twitter verified via pay-per-view.
That shit's
Not like
crazy.
real Hulk Hogan. Or,
Hey, he has a
Hogan
video
format.
up. He has a video
Speaking of
up.
which,
Oh, yeah.
He does
You want
have a
to
video.
get into the news about
Into
the
news, of
said
course.
video?
And we heard neither Ric Flair nor Hulk Hogan at the pay-per-view, so I think that gives a little credence to they're stepping aside for the younger guys here a little bit. Because they
Except for that tag match.
What's that?
Grumble cakes.
Grumble.
except for the fact that Bischoff was there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And except for
Yeah,
the fact
but
that
what's wrong?
Nash, Jarrett, and Sting are still having a feud about backstage politics that no one cares anything about.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting when Jarrett's like, "Well, these guys are talking about stuff, and it's so vague, so it's not really anything to it." It was like, you mean like every other vague backstage politics angle you guys have ever done here? I mean, come on, guys.
Who is the turd in the punch bowl?
What the hell?
No, Nash said that. Nash said that on Impact.
I think
He did say that. Turn the punch bowl.
Yep.
So,
Turd
anyways,
in the punch bowl.
Hulk Hogan hospitalized, and we got some fantastic video that he twit-fitted.
while watching Raw.
While watching Raw, he's watching Raw, seeing what the other guys are doing.
Apparently, Magic Man is now claiming he might be the guy I met in San Diego.
Oh, that's fantastic. So there's
that would be awesome.
There's a little Hulk Hogan there.
The emergency room here.
Holding his iPhone the wrong way.
About 3 in the morning, I'm back. With this major spasm.
There's
from my hip all the way up to the middle of my back. Just totally overwhelming.
So I guess this is he's loving the technology. There's his room.
Luxurious.
Wow. And when anybody else saw his girlfriend in here, did anybody else think it was Brooke Hogan?
Yeah, she looks just like Brooke Hogan.
It's all,
I always assume any blonde I
muscle
see around
spasms,
Hulk
so-
Hogan is Brooke Hogan.
Yeah, which is really weird when they start making out.
Keep you guys updated, man.
See, I think he was just
Sorry
out
about
of surgery with this shit, and he's putting video up on the internet. That's
You can
crazy.
see his pupils are like extremely dilated.
yeah, really, this is weird, really weird. Just seeing this.
But that's
Like I was almost expecting to see a Last Will and Testament Just in case.
Wow.
You know, like,
Or-
in case I go, brother.
That's
Here's the last thing.
So I mean,
I leave my shares of TNA
did
to
you ever,
Vince McMahon.
Did you ever think? Did you ever think that Hulk Hogan would be the most like kind of Twitter friendly guy out there at this point?
Shawn Michaels is pretty Twitter friendly.
Yeah, but who else is putting out like he's doing pictures, he's doing videos. It's crazy.
Sorg, have you not seen Shawn Michaels' videos?
No, I haven't. Has he been putting a lot of videos?
Oh my god, Shawn Michaels
awesome.
does hilarious videos.
What's his Twitter name again?
Shawn Michaels underscore.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels
Oh,
underscore.
that's right. Some dickhead got Shawn
Because
Michaels.
they couldn't get the other one.
So.
Well, while we're looking for that on Twitter, next in the news, TNA announced Gut Check Workshop.
Yeah. Now there's an interesting pair of stories here actually along those lines.
Well, I'm not sure exactly of that story, but I mean,
well, go ahead.
Apparently, for any independent wrestlers out there, basically it's the place where TNA is put together to scout talent for their company. It's hosted by Jeff Jarrett and D'Lo Brown.
Oh, there you go.
Talk about the radio now.
I just figured out who Magic Man 47 is.
I see this.
It's my buddy Danny.
What's up, Danny?
Hi, Danny.
All right, so we got the gut check happening down in Orlando.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
That's all right. WrestleFan was telling us about. There's also WWE is doing a tryout camp for 100 indie wrestlers in Freehold, New Jersey. So there's the drawback.
Isn't it like $300,
just the fact that you have to go to Jersey for it?
try out, though?
Yeah, $325 to try out. The event is held at the Matt Bourne Professional Wrestling Academy. I do believe that is the original Doink the Clown.
Doink.
Yeah, 3-2 count. Apparently, John Laurinaitis, Director of Talent Relations, Ty Bailey, will evaluate the wrestlers, referees, valets, and managers who take part. For further information, we got all this on delicious.com/wrestling mayhem, and I think this was over via prowrestling.net. So, yeah, the entry fee of participants is $325, which is much cheaper than the $1,000 the company gets from indie wrestlers who take part in the tryout camps in FCW.
Wow.
So, yeah, for tryouts.
Wow.
That's wow. That's the wrestling biz for you. You know,
And they are the top company, so
they are the top company. But was this gut check one? Well, the gut check it's a workshop. It's not just.
It's not just talent scouting.
So yeah. WWE's not advertising that this is a hey, you'll get some pointers or something, which I'm sure will go along with it because if you're doing stuff in the ring trying out, somebody's going to say you're doing this, and this wrong. Good luck. See you next time. Thanks for the $300. But at least they're dropping down. It's only $230 for the TNA thing, which was like okay, and it looks like they're actually going to try to teach you something. So that's interesting. Also in New Jersey.
Ew.
Rahway, New Jersey.
I think we should send someone there.
No, I don't know about.
You are not sending me to New Jersey.
I don't know about sending somebody there.
Their main exports are crippling depression. Just like Chicago, just like Cleveland. Our main export is crippling depression.
At least they're not Detroit, right? But we should send somebody, a certain couple that was on this couch last week, over to NBC television show The Marriage Ref is looking for pro wrestling fans who have marital issues caused by their fandom.
Oh,
see?
My God.
Are you tired of having your wife or husband berate you for being a major wrestling fan? This is over at prowrestling.net, by the way. Do you want to be a pro wrestler, but your wife or husband doesn't want you to follow your dream? If you are tired of being judged or ignored, let us help you referee your issues. First of all, I've watched The Marriage Ref. It is a horrible, horrible, horrible television show.
It is an abortion
Don't watch
show.
it, don't support it, unless we get certain people that we know on this show.
Unless we can get on it.
Unless we can get on it, then that all changes.
If we can get
we
on
will
it, we
make
love
it
it.
It's the
interesting.
most awesome show ever.
It says, we are casting a comedy panel show where celebrities help squabble couples make peace. squabbling couples make peace. That's one sentence. We are searching the
Who are
area.
the celebrities?
We are well, it's usually like Adam Baldwin and
I don't want Adam Baldwin
and the
telling
guy
me
what
I need to fix in my relationship.
The Jewish guy that made Seinfeld, Larry David. It's really okay. Maybe
Wait,
Cedric.
that's the
If you're
panel
lucky,
of pro wrestling.
if you're lucky, Cedric the Entertainer. What?
You're like Pierre Kelly now.
Yeah, Kelly.
What are you talking about?
About his email, how it didn't have sentences.
Let's see. No problem is too small or too strange. That's a weird sentence to put there. Tell us why you absolutely need us to weigh in your
That's what you said.
for once and for all, who is right and wrong in your thing. So if you don't know how to be a married couple, let them do it for you. Because I'll get my marriage advice from Alec Baldwin, Adam Baldwin, whichever one's on there.
Billy Baldwin.
Billy Bob Baldwin. Let's see.
Jimmy Jack Baldwin, Terry Baldwin, Dory Baldwin,
Franklin Delano Baldwin,
Carrie Von Baldwin,
Fritz Baldwin, Carrie Baldwin.
Or
Baldwin, Billy Baldwin.
Or according to this next story.
In some sexier news.
How about Natalia?
Sexton Baldwin.
Oh, I was skipping that one for the moment. But Jim Neidhart allegedly stole pills from a female friend. More details on his arrest. That's right, Jim Neidhart. Apparently he was in Orlando. He was observed opening
Tampa.
I'm sorry?
It was in Tampa Bay.
Oh, it's the same place, I'm sure.
What? It's all the same. It's Florida.
I mean,
Only the
come
names
on.
have changed.
It's all old people in Everglades. Come on. He was, let's see. Neidhart was yelling and causing a disturbance when police were called. He was observed opening his truck and, quote, ingesting multiple pills that he dropped on the ground while inside the truck of his vehicle. Is found in possession of 55.6 grams of Oxycontin and 17 grams of methadone.
Sounds fun.
Sorg, were these
cat pills?
Name on the bottle was Mary Cutillo, who was friends with Neidhart, had previously reported medication had been stolen by someone pried her back door open.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is exit only, Jim Neidhart.
Is Neidhart still Canadian? Because can he be
He pried
exported
it
for
open
this?
with his beard.
Oh, fun about drugs.
It's like a lockpick.
Oh. So yay, another
he's
drug
just
story.
pissed being the only other Hart Foundation member alive.
What? Oh man.
Well, and not used on TV.
Yeah.
Because you figure he would have been great in that Brett feud with Vince, because he can actually wrestle.
Lol.
I don't know. If you want to see if he actually wrestled, you know he was tag champions with Valentine up in PWO like last year.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
No. Wow. Okay. So
sexy news.
Sexy news. I was really excited, more than you know. Even I passed this picture.
Whoa. I'll agree with Sorg. I was kind of excited too.
About NXT is going to be all women.
You've got to put this into context immediately.
It debuts. No, we don't. NXT debuts tonight. The Divas Challenge for season 3 of the show.
Which sadly is only going to be 6 episodes, which is kind of lame.
Really?
Well, it is only 5 women, so
yeah. So it's a little easier.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's the reason why they cut it down, because of the whole SmackDown going to sci-fi.
Oh yeah,
thing.
there's that. And here, you know, a WrestleFan, I know you've been following. You've been feeding me some information. What happened to my favorite from the show, Aloisa?
Well, it was announced. The rosters were announced last week on NXT. One of the main standouts being Vicky Guerrero,
Literally a standout. Oh my God,
Aloisa, who stands at 6'9". She was recently
get it?
She was recently picked up by talent scouts in FCW land and stuff like that. She is 6'9", and she is huge. But apparently, But apparently, like a day after she was announced, they announced that Vicky Guerrero had a dispute with Eloisa, and she was removed from the season of NXT. Now, there's been rumors going around over. One of the rumors was that she was too green, and they wanted to send her back into developmental to learn some more stuff. However, the news that came out today is apparently she was pulled due to the fact that erotic pictures of her surfaced on the internet.
Look at that.
And they weren't sure about using her due to their PG rating.
All right, there's a picture of her right there. Okay, now that's not
Holy
Photoshop.
shit.
That's not Photoshop.
Jesus Christ!
Okay. Those are 5 regular sized women, and then there's a 6'9" woman behind them. That's as tall as what?
She's as tall as the Big Show.
Wait, LB?
I've seen these so-called quote-unquote erotic pictures. She herself put them out because she doesn't know the reason. She heard the rumor too, and she's like, "Yes, there are these pictures. Here's a link to them." They're extremely tame, and they are much more tame than the pictures that Maurice just did in a photo shoot for a national magazine. I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
But they are way more tame than the shit Maurice does, than the things Maurice has on her website. Also way more tame than the stuff that Nikki James did and put out. And I'm not just talking about the porn.
Yeah, but another thing, if you watched her promo on NXT, she was showing some cleavage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
She almost showed areola, kids.
Whoa. Well, that was edited,
No, it was close.
It was close.
It was popping. It was coming
close.
out. Like it cut out the right time too.
Yeah. So yeah, she's gone from NXT. I guess hopefully tonight they'll announce a replacement. Not sure how that's gonna go. Eloisa was my favorite going in,
or she just shows up in a mask.
Yeah. However,
or she
I've
just
done
shows
some
up with a
research.
different pro.
I've done some research on this because I'm actually pretty excited for this season. However, I think my new favorite is Oksana, who is Goldust rookie.
By the way, that Goldust is a pro on there is fantastic.
Yeah, she's from Lithuania. Her accent is very thick.
Lithuanian? There's finally, after all these years, a Lithuanian representation in professional wrestling. A quarter of me is really excited.
Yeah, she is a interesting sight to see. You need to look up some of her stuff in FCW.
She's interesting. There's actually Diva Dirt has profiles on a lot of these new NXT girls. There's actually a lot of clips from FCW. I recommend. I think it's diva-dirt.com. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
But they're really good about picking up stuff like that. From FCW.
Look at her. Watch her interactions with Norman Smiley.
Norman
oh my God.
Smiley? Are you kidding me? What the shit?
Whoa.
Dude, there's a mute button on Skype.
Is there a velociraptor in your house, sir? What the shit? We're trying to conduct a professional show here, damn it.
Who did that?
Wrestle fan?
I mean, seriously. What are you... Wait, now back to it again. Look at the size of that chick.
Look, I got one thing to say about this new season of NXT. If it ain't Jamie Keys, it ain't for me. That's it.
She's in this
that
too.
is factual.
She's in this, right?
Although Jamie Keys is stuck with the lowest form of pro.
What's that?
Yeah.
The Bellas.
Oh, not Primo?
No.
Yeah, they're not
Primo,
really...
dude, Primo's been a champion.
Primo, WrestleFan, are you still there, buddy? Oh.
All I saw was a middle finger and his screen went off.
There he is. There he is. So congratulations on being a pro this year on NXT. WrestleFan. I'm really glad to see that. So you can represent Cuba and such.
Cuba, can I say something about Raw last night?
Sure, go for it. It's the time for it.
I love that Edge got to talk to his little Edgehead.
That's right, I forgot about that whole thing.
That just seeing the two of them on camera put the biggest smile on my face, and Zack Ryder saying, "That really hurt my feelings, bro," was fantastic.
I think Zack Ryder has a very, very bright future as like another Santino type character. what he's got
really
going
hurt
on there.
my feelings, bro.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Like,
and
like he was
come
about
on,
to cry.
I wanted Edge to destroy the laptop so bad, and we don't even care that there's obviously a paper on the laptop with the script.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like right there. We didn't even bother.
Too.
What's that?
They're texting his phone now too, on Michael Cole's phone or whatever.
Yeah. He got like an email on his BlackBerry before that. I mean, I thought that was like, okay, great. He destroys it doesn't matter. But come on, I wanted to see a MacBook get destroyed.
Well, I think Chris Jericho should hire Leslie Nielsen to find out who the GM is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Leslie Nielsen is good at getting to the bottom of shit like this.
All right, guys. Well, is there anything else we want to touch on Raw before we get back into the news?
There are new Velvet Sky pictures up again.
It's not has anything to do with Raw.
What else
I
still
beg to
news.
differ. You and I view the word Raw really, really differently.
Apparently, sir.
Look at it
apparently.
now.
About that, I'm
is
very.
raw.
That's fine. Velvet Sky's picture are great news. Well, hey, related to that, the Knockouts are on the Family Feud. Apparently, did they record this week? Is that what's up?
It's actually all TNA stars on an episode of the Family Feud.
And we just showed the Divas, apparently, or was it?
Because it came from Diva Dirt.
Okay,
How
so
in the
obviously,
holy fuck is the Family Feud still running in this day and age? I mean, this is 2000 and something.
Is it Jay Peterman?
I don't know.
Is it Jay Peterman hosting it now?
I think the guy from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
that played the catalog guy. Yeah, last I knew, he's still in one.
Oh no, I thought it was still Al from.
No, I know it's not him.
No, it's not him.
So yeah, it's the team of Velvet Sky, Lacey Von Erich, Angela Love, Tara, and Christy Hemme, and they're facing the team of Jay Lethal, Mick Foley, Matt Morgan, Mr. Anderson, RVD.
Wow! So WWE All Stars.
That's going to be the highest show ever.
Yes, because they'll all be high when they're about to play the feud. Show me potato salad.
Salad. Oh boy!
Thank you, Family Guy.
Steve Harvey's the new host. That's it.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey.
Steve
Oh
Harvey.
Christ!
Oh, how
where did that come from? All right, guys, real quick.
Show me fried chicken.
I want to point out who said that.
Grape drink.
I want to point out who said that right there in the corner.
Me.
Just before you send those emails in, just realize who said that.
And if he laughs, it's okay for all of us to say it too.
Sergeant Slaughter was hospitalized. Apparently, they were filming a Legends of Wrestling roundtable, and he was hospitalized at Stanford for being lightheaded.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, low blood level.
That explains it.
Well, was there you saw some action?
There was an ambulance.
There was an ambulance, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not joking, because I knew they were filming something at the studio. Because I literally work, not in the same building, but right next to it. Oh man, that sucks.
But I think he's all right. He'll be fine. He just had a scary moment there, so glad to hear that. Matt Morgan will be featured on the Fox show, The Good Guys. Now, this is the one... Is that the one with, we were just talking about this.
Bradley Whitford?
I have no idea. Apparently not the one I was thinking. But, cool.
I think it's the one with the cops where they're like, yeah, it's the dude from Billy Madison. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So, yeah, hey, he's one of those guys that I see...
Yes.
He's one of the guys that I see getting on TV. So, in other TV news, Honky Tonk Man to appear on a court television show.
Of course,
Judge Jeannie Pirro. Episode would be taped September 19th in Chicago and air on the Fox affiliates this fall. So keep an eye out for that.
Okay, I know this is indie news, and I must have missed this, but I'm looking through Delicious. Former Ring of Honor champion Austin Aries has been playing the role of a shirtless cowboy while handing out free copies of a Harlequin romance novel at the Minnesota State Fair.
That's awesome.
And there's a picture.
Explain, please.
Hold on.
I think it's viral marketing for a new Ring of Honor faction.
Of shirtless cowboys.
Yes, and it's going to invade New York City, and it's going to be led by the naked cowboy from Times Square.
Austin Aries leads the Rough Riders.
Now it was for the book Eat, Pray, Love. It seems, and we'll have a picture here as soon as it loads. And it's just
you want a mustache ride.
Wow.
It's just as ridiculous.
And he's saying that because he has wheels.
Wheels.
Of course, it's not loading.
And there goes Rest Fan.
And dead air.
Dead air, Phil.
All right, well that's loading up. Let's
Phil McCracken.
Kurt Angle, of course, suffered a dislocated rib thanks to that big swanton off of the top rope to the outside. It got knocked in.
He's going to die in the ring.
And according to Tommy Dreamer, he still had a kick-ass match the next night. So he is certified.
And I'm not going to talk about it, even though I'd really like to.
No, you can't. And we actually, our friend Paul, who's been on the show before, he was actually at the tape because he's moved down to Florida. So he said he'd tell us what's going on, but I didn't.
Florida.
Let's
Sorg,
see.
how can he tell us what's going on if y'all bitches don't read spoilers anymore?
Well, he was going to call in and give us a report, so we could use it when it was news. Let's see.
Can we talk about Southland? This hot episode of Southland this week?
What are you talking about?
Wait,
real quick. Here's a picture. Here's a picture of Austin Aries handing out his book. There you go. I don't know who this other guy is, but that's that. Then and we've officially filled in for the G-spot, ladies and gentlemen, with that.
Oh,
wow!
There you go.
At least they're not wearing Daisy Dukes.
That's for the ladies. So don't say we never gave you anything. All right, let's get this stuff wrapped up here. We
Southland.
What's up with the Southland stuff?
Tune into Southland this week, where TNA Impact.
I thought it was Gangland.
Gangland. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's a show that's been off
has
the air.
land in it, so.
It's a show that's been off the air. TNA is getting preempted.
I think Southland got picked up by TNT.
Okay, well, it's Gangland. It's not Southland.
Whatever. It was a shitty movie and a shitty TV show, and it's not even what Mike's talking about, so.
Alright, Gangland is a show that aired on the History Channel, and it's only going to be reruns. I don't know why Spike TV is insisting on preempting TNA to show a marathon of Gangland.
Well, basically, I think they're going up against the opening game of the official NFL season, and I think there's something else that was going on that night.
On the NFL Network.
Is it on the NFL Network?
Gets that?
Oh, then I don't know. I have no idea then.
Yeah,
this is a weird decision.
Games are on the NFL Network. No one gets that shit.
I'm
My
with you.
bar doesn't even get that.
That's a weird decision. In ROH, the same thing. I think they had some kind of marathon on HDNet.
Oh no, ROH this past week was for Labor Day.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, so that's fine.
Okay, and I really don't have any explanation for TNA. It perplexes me.
And it sucks because it's the show after a pay-per-view that left off with a question mark.
But they left like I said, they left a really big question mark, and I think that was by design, so you stick around and check it out in 2 weeks.
Or
Sorg, I just remembered something.
Or people see that as the thing that, okay, they didn't
sorry,
tell me
Mike,
what's going to happen.
What's that, Wheels? Are we?
Sorry. We forgot to mention, this week, I guess, is the final show for Firestorm since they're going on a hiatus. So.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I did hear about this. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're going on hiatus to work on some other projects, and they're having a big show and stuff up there and at their normal place. It's online. I saw it on my Facebook, and I've seen it on their website.
You can
so
check
maybe people ought to check that out.
FirestormPro.com, I believe, is the site. It's a Cleveland promotion. One of the they're a pretty good sized one up there, right? But yeah, local group going on hiatus. I know there was some talk about the Cleveland scene if it was in trouble because it seemed like a lot of companies were disappearing lately. But hey, that's that's some news there. So go check that out. It looks like it's a really good group. I actually haven't got to experience a lot of them. But there's a lot of guys, a lot of friends of the show. John McChesney, Shane Taylor is on there. Like Ray Rowe used to be a big fixture up there. So, go check that out. Somebody might have wrestled up there recently. I'm just going to say that. Well, hey, we got to get going. I got an interview lined up for Music Fun Time show. We're talking to a local artist, Amok. So tune in to sorgatronmedia.com for that when we have it up here later this week. So real quick, let's do this. WrestleFan, what'd you learn from wrestling this week? And I learned Sorgatron that I need to turn my microphone on. Hi, Teach.
Hello.
There you go. Try it again.
I know that Kane is a magical man.
Was that Kane in the chat room? All right. And he's gone. Riz, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
I learned that Miz was a dorky kid in his early years.
That was great. DJLB, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
I would love to tell you what I learned from wrestling this week, Sorg.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how!
Good enough! Wheels, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
That's the best setup ever.
What's that?
What'd you learn? Same question as everybody else.
I know, I just had to be funny. I learned I need Miracle Weird.
Same.
No, just kidding. I learned wrestling has its ups and downs, but we're always going to be there for it.
I learned that it's really funny when you get stuck on that face that it's going to be on Wrestling Mayhem Show Gold. And Mike, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
Learned I need to see this fucking face. I learned that SmackDown has really mastered the art of using graphics, special effects, lighting, and sound while they do their promos.
It's amazing.
But it must really suck for the people in the arena.
Yeah, because I guarantee you all that is post-production, and nobody in the arena sees any of that. I'm pretty sure the music is put in afterwards, and then it's clipped in and timed
Actually,
out.
no, I bet the music is done live.
You think?
Yeah, I think it's done live.
I don't know, because if they're clipping and moving stuff a little bit, then the music could be a problem. So maybe, well, then again, they probably have everything separated out the way they're recording stuff, because they can.
Oh no,
out.
trust me, they do.
Oh,
I've seen a few of the inner workings.
Oh yeah, so I mean, I imagine there's like a commentary track and there's a crowd noise track, and yeah. I mean,
and a piped-in crowd noise track.
Yeah, pipe noise. Exactly.
Sorg,
yes.
what did you learn in wrestling this week?
What did I learn? Jeez, there was so much wrestling this week. Well, I learned reaction is definitely. I don't want to say it's a bad show. I don't think it's necessary. It's definitely not necessary. God no. And I've learned. I wonder who these people are that want so much wrestling that they need all that exposition beyond watching 2 hours of wrestling. You know what I mean?
You don't get the exposition on Impact.
That's why. Yeah, we had that conversation a little bit. It was like, I think I was talking with WrestleFan about that, where I was like, it's really nice because like it feels like Impact has less on it as far as all the storyline and talking, like we always complain about, because all that exposition's on a whole other hour show.
But at the same time, then you have to watch an extra hour of TNA to see that.
But you don't really need to.
Just like I do, because I have questions about all their stuff every week.
Okay, so you want to see, like, okay, why did that happen? Now does reaction
but I don't want to watch reaction because I think it's a stupid concept.
There you go. And I think that just proved everything we just talked about.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get out of here. I want to thank my big ass panel tonight, for helping out. It was a really fun show. If you got any questions or anything, please hit us up. Please, we love hearing from the fans. Leave comments. We're on YouTube. New YouTube channel, youtube.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show is your one-stop shop for everything Wrestling Mayhem. We got all the old clips up there, all the old interviews we have on YouTube so far. The old WWE versus TNA, people are still commenting on these things like we just put them up yesterday.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know,
make
right?
New ones.
What's that? We need to make new ones. Yeah,
Yes.
we'll see about that. Or why don't fans make some new ones? That'd be pretty cool. We'd play them on the show if you did. Yeah, send us fan videos and everything. But no, yeah, send all that stuff over to... I love the Skype delay at WrestlingMayhemShow.com, or you can even call us with your voice piece at 412-206-WMS0. You can also please check us out. Visit for all the latest Mayhemy news, WrestlingMayhemShow.com, or Twitter us at Mayhem Show. Please join the Facebook page, not the group, the page. To keep yourself updated there. Please check out
join the group too.
Join the group. Well, I don't know. We don't really use the group anymore. Pages are the new thing, Mad Mike, in social media, I guess. But go check that out. Check out all this stuff. Sorgatronmedia.com. You know, if you're looking for the chat, live.wrestlingmayhemshow.com will now get you to the Ustream chat, not this crazy Mayhem lappy test run crap that gets you to that page. So please go check that out and follow us on Ustream. Leave comments there. There's a lot of raw footage there, so I'm sure have fun with that. I don't even know what's on there anymore. Thanks, everybody. Please check everything out. Sorgatron.com. I got a new video blog. Check out Chachi Says' new vidcast at chachisays.net. Ustream. He's on Blip TV and YouTube if you want to go check that out. Fantastic new series by our old friend there. See you guys next week. Wrestling Mayhem Show. We are out of here.
Thank you for listening to the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Please subscribe to our iTunes streams and blog at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Email us at goodtimes@WrestlingMayhemShow.com or call us with any comments at 412-206-WMS0. We love to hear from our fans, and who knows, maybe you'll make it onto the show. The Wrestling Mayhem Show was recorded live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in front of a live internet audience, and is a production of Sorgatron Media. You can be part of the show as we record live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on TalkShoe.com and Ustream.tv.